So this week we have been looking at the script. We've been breaking it down and we've been looking at all of the different scenes.
And we've been practicing dance work.
We have been doing the dance with Emma. We've completely started most of
our dance. We got it through. We're adding a bit more.
We're adding a bit more, but we've sort of got our entrances.
Yeah.
We've got all of that. We've done first changes for it, which is quite good.
So we've gone through a bit of evolution.
And then we spent time rehearsing it afterwards with Sophia leading us. Mm-hmm. Then we spent in lessons. We spent a lot of time looking at the individual scenes.
There was a big sort of moment with Rachel about rehearsing checking over the station.
Yes, you're right. We did the station scene where we looked. How did we do that? We looked at freeze frames and still images to create a busy platform.
Yeah. Because that's one of the things.
We did it on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
and that's kind of what we're looking at it for, trying to see how busy we can make the scene look, especially because we got the stage now. We have a layout for the stage.
Yes, that's what we did. We created the stage layout.
Gonna have to ask Nigel if these squares are going to be part of it as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we are using squares.
Yes. Each square is a separate board.
Yeah. I was just
Then we also looked at creating an ensemble piece by all coming to life and talking, characterization.
Yeah.
We started looking at the lifts, seeing if we can add visual interest that way.
I think that we're definitely going to be expanding on
that requires a lot more trial and error, I believe. But we touched bases on that.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to come a bit later once we have more of a structure in these scenes.
And then with the scenes themselves, we've been focusing quite a lot on tempo rhythm.
Yes,
and how you can create a fluid melodic piece to make them musical.
A lot looking at the punctuation. Every
we
time
spent
we go
a lot
over
of
these,
time. Every scene we've looked over the punctuation so we can understand who speaks, who doesn't speak, how they speak.
Which then that also looking through that has been really useful through checking character scenes
to understand who's who and who's what
in future scenes, because we've gone over that again as well.
And then today we've spent most of the day breaking down who we believe the characters really are.
Yes.
Their relationships to one another, who the characters that we don't know, who they could be, and their links. We did a vocal warm-up because we spent time focusing on ourselves, our mental health, our physical health.
Going to be from this point on, it seems like we're going to have a lot more focus on, again, the full-on rehearsal look. Because there's been a lot of experimentation.
Look, we've done a lot of experimentation.
But I think now we're starting to move more into the swing of things come next week.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot more having to do good warm-ups, having to just kind of get straight on topic and start rehearsing our scenes.
We've also, this week, we've done a lot of discussion as a group. Sort of, we've come together and gone, okay, I think this about this scene, I think that about this scene.
Yes.
That way we're making sure that as an ensemble, we're all sort of on the same page, we're all aware of what's going on.